Hi, my name is Dr. Megan Owens, and today I'm going to give you instructions for a progressive muscle relaxation. Progressive muscle relaxation, or PMR for short, is a strategy that was developed by a physician in the 1920s and has been researched since the 1970s, finding that it's an effective standalone treatment for things far ranging from stress and anxiety to pain and sleep problems. It involves tensing your muscles and then relaxing them, moving through muscle group after muscle group, resulting in a feeling of reduced tension and overall relaxation. You can do progressive muscle relaxation in a variety of postures. If you have a tendency to fall asleep and you'd like to avoid that, you can sit up. You may close your eyes if that feels comfortable and available to you. Or if you prefer to keep your eyes open, you can just sort of cast your gaze downwards. So find a comfortable position, and I'll begin to walk you through the instructions for progressive muscle relaxation. You can start by taking a few deeper than normal breaths. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And we'll begin with your hands. I'd like you to squeeze your hands, turning your wrists towards your upper arms, and hold that tension, squeezing your hands shut for 1, 2, 3. Noticing that tension and then letting it go. Noticing the sensations in your fingers and your hands. Noticing the difference in between when they were tensed and now when they've been relaxed. Now we'll move on to your upper arms. Again, you will close your hands in a fist, but this time you will bring your fists up towards your shoulders, tensing your upper arms or your biceps and holding that tension. Noticing how that tension feels in your arms. And then letting it all go. Again, noticing how your upper arms feel now that they're relaxed. Noticing the difference in between the tension and the relaxation. We're going to move into your face now. We have many little micro muscles in our face that will systematically tense and relax. So let's start with your forehead. Maybe draw your eyebrows together. Really crinkle up your forehead as though in a frown. Noticing that tension and the way it feels in your forehead. And then letting it all go. Letting your brow become smooth and relaxed. And noticing how that feels. We'll now move to your eyes. Your eyes are closed or open. You can now close them really tightly as though you're squeezing them shut against something you don't want to see. And noticing that tension in and around your eyes and your upper face. And then letting it all go. Letting your eyes relax into a comfortably closed position or open. And just noticing the difference between the tension and the rest or relaxation state. Moving down your face, we're now going to scrunch up your nose. Scrunching it up and holding that tension, feeling the tension around your nose. And letting that go. Letting your cheeks relax. Come back into a neutral position. And noticing how that feels. I'm going to move down into your jaw now. I'd like you to clench your jaw, holding your teeth tightly together. it might help if you kind of open your mouth a little bit to really tense the jaw, holding that, noticing how that tension feels. And then letting that all go. Moving down into your neck. If you're laying down or sitting in a supportive chair, kind of pushing your neck back, chin down, tensing your neck there. Holding that, noticing the tension it brings to the back of your head, back of your neck, perhaps down your upper back a bit. And then letting it go. Bringing your neck back into a relaxed and neutral position. Noticing how your neck feels now in this position. Moving down into your shoulders, we're going to scrunch them up high to your ears, noticing the tension you feel in your upper arms, shoulder, and back when you do that. And then letting it relax. Paying attention to any sensations you feel in your shoulders, neck, and upper back. I'm going to move into your chest now. We're going to do this by taking a big deep breath and holding it in your chest. And as you're holding that breath, notice the tension that you might feel in your chest as your lungs hold this expanded position. And then letting all that air out. We'll move now to your stomach. You can place a hand on your stomach. This can kind of help. And you want to tense your stomach, kind of bearing down a bit. Notice that tension if your hand's resting on your stomach. And holding that tension in your stomach. Noticing how it feels both in your stomach, back, and then letting it go. Letting your stomach become soft and relaxed again. Noticing what that feels like. You're going to move into your lower back. You're going to do this by arching your back out. So if you're lying down, you might notice that your shoulders and your butt are still on the ground, but your lower back is up, raised. Similar sensation in a chair. Just noticing the sensation, the tension of sitting or lying in this way. And then letting that go. And noticing the relaxation of the different sensations that you now feel after tensing and relaxing your lower back. Moving down to your butt, you're going to squeeze those butt muscles together. So lift you slightly off your chair or slightly off your bed or floor if you're lying down, and holding that there. Noticing that tension, feeling those muscles, and then letting that go. Noticing the difference that you might feel in your butt, in your back, in your upper legs. We're going to move down to your legs. And in order to tense our legs, either lying down or sitting, you're going to hold your legs straight out in front of you. Point your toes up towards the top of your body. So if you're sitting, your legs are extended out. And your toes are pointed up towards the top of your body. And then you can tense your quadriceps or your thighs. Notice that tension, holding that tension, feeling it both in your thighs as well as other parts of your legs, hips, lower back, and then letting that go. But still keeping your attention on that part of your body, your quadriceps or upper legs, noticing whatever sensations are present there, and it's in a relaxed state. Now again, if you're sitting, you're going to bring your legs out in front of you, this time we're going to point your toes out and away from your body, which will help to tense your calves and your lower legs, as well as your knees. Holding that, noticing how that feels again in the lower legs, the feet, the knees, extending all the way up to the hips, and then letting it go. Letting your feet come back to the ground if you're sitting, or your feet fall to the sides if you're lying down. Paying attention to any sensations in your lower legs, feet, or back. And then the last muscle group will tense individually. Is your feet. We're going to curl the toes in tightly. The feet might kind of naturally point towards one another. If you're sitting, your legs will extend out. If you're lying, your feet will just point towards one another. Noticing that tension. You feel it in your toes, your feet, but up your legs as well. And then letting it go. But keeping your attention on your feet, on your toes. Paying attention to any sensations you have there. And now we're going to try to tense the entire body at once. From your forehead to your shoulders, down to the tips of your toes. Don't worry if you don't grab every muscle group at once. Just do your best to tighten everything up as though you're bracing. Tighten your butt muscles, legs, fists, hands, shoulders, neck. Holding it and noticing that tension in your body. And then letting it all go. Noticing how your body feels now. Any sensations that are present. And allowing a state of relaxation in both your mind and your body. Thank you for practicing along with me.